All right, there's Mr. Troy Mason himself. Welcome to the call, Troy. All right, guys. Well, we're at 6:01, so let's go ahead and I'm going to pull open our screen sharing here, pull everything into play, and we'll go ahead and catch the background. And I'll unmute Mr. Mason, or Troy, you can go ahead and unmute here as I mute everybody so we catch all the background here. All right. All right, can you hear me?
You talking to me?
Yes, sir.
I just button, so I got it up.
Our visionary CEO, the man of the hour, Mr. Troy Mason, ladies and gentlemen. Yes. Welcome to the call, sir.
Okay, yeah. We waiting on anybody or what?
No, we've been getting started. We could actually probably wait a couple more minutes. We usually have a few people who will trickle in after the call. We're trying to start right around 6:01, just to honor everybody's time, of course. Got a lot of people who show up just looking for information. A lot of times they'll stay for the Q&A afterwards, but the Q&A, of course, is optional. People are welcome to stay as long as they'd like. We always usually start with the audit reward card. In this particular case, though, this evening, I'm sure you're going to have a lot of information, so we'll probably dedicate the hour to your curriculum for the night here.
Well, this is just a real kind of short update to everybody, kind of let people know what we've been working on, really. So we're not quite done, but you know, I got enough stuff on the table now, you know, to kind of share with everybody so they can, you know, have a vision of what's going on behind the scenes.
Very good. Okay. Welcome, Quessy. Welcome, Horace. Welcome, GB. Looks like we're starting to fill up here a little bit. Welcome, Rodney Trotter. Nice to have you on, sir.
Welcome, Dean.
Thank you. Thank you. There's Levy. Welcome, Levy. Okay, guys. Well, we can go ahead and get started anytime you'd like, Troy. I'm sure we'll have people trickling in as we go here. So, very excited to see what you've had in the works. I know you've been working very hard out there in the background, and always bringing new additions to the table. So we're excited to see what you have in terms of new additions for the platform.
Do you have those slides ready that we talked about?
I do. Yeah. You want to go to the first one real quick?
Now let me just talk right quick, and then All right, guys. Want to welcome you to the call. I don't, get on these things very often, and it's been quite a while since I've been on one of the calls. I don't really like to talk unless I have something to say. Find people that just like to talk for sake of talking. I'm just not one of those guys. I just rather, go to work and accomplish things. And when I see some light at the end of the tunnel, I kind of stick my head up and let you guys know what's going on. Because literally, that's really the only way I get things done is I really have to focus in on it and make certain that.
Hey, Troy, you got any background going by chance, sir? Is that you in the background, or is that somebody else we got?
No.
Here, let's do this. Let's mute everybody one more time. All right, Troy, I'm going to come back and unmute you. There we go, sir. Try again.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yes, sir. We got you.
Okay. Again, what I do is I just put my head down and put blinders on, and I start working towards a goal. And I don't look left or right or up or down. I just keep working until I get to a point of where I've achieved what I was after. And that works for me. And I tell you, one of the things, I think one of my strongest points is that I'm able to laser focus on things, and I don't mind putting in the work to getting them done. And so, I'm very persistent, and I basically never give up or quit. So you don't never have to worry about that aspect. Now, one of the things that we've been working on is, of course, is our international worldwide card, and I can tell you that we have been approved for our Visa card, which will literally allow us to operate in over 200 different countries. I'll tell you what kind of little story about that. Basically, I had been approved for this Visa card about 3 years ago. Okay, and so I just didn't introduce it because we just had a whole bunch of inf- infrastructure things that we had to build, and it just takes time. And I really wanted to take my time on this business because if you guys remember, some of you may have been around from the very beginning. When we first came out there, we trying to launch 5, 6 different products at one time, and just do all sorts of things. And so we just had to kind of find our way. And again, with anything that you do that's worthwhile, I think the key is patience because I don't know of a business that starts where you know everything from day one. And certainly in this business, we knew nothing about it. I remember ordering equipment and trying to figure out how to turn the equipment on, and that's how far we've come. But bottom line is, when we got approved for this international card about 3 years ago, and so when I went to reach out to the company in order to move forward, turns out the doggone company got bought out by somebody. Okay, so all of a sudden everything changed. So I got to reapply. All right, now I got to tell you something about this kind of stuff, guys. You have to be in top financial shape to get approved. And certainly 3 years ago, when I started this, I was strong, 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 really strong. It wasn't anything that I felt I couldn't do that I wanted to do. But you know, after 3 years of carrying this business and basically everything that you see, we own it outright. We didn't build it with borrowed money. I go to work and generate some income and bring it back to the table to keep things going. And we built out a 6,000 square foot office and furnished it beautifully. And just everything that it took to put this infrastructure together was quite expensive. And so, it took my time doing it. And that was very important to me to do it the right way so that we as a company wouldn't be leveraged to the point of where, we could lose control of this company to people who had an interest in it beyond our own and started pressuring us to make fast and rash decisions. And so, bottom line is once we made the decision that we wanted to move forward with our international card, we found out again that the company had been purchased. And so we had to go in and requalify. And so basically for about the past, I'll say couple of months, I've had to submit so much paperwork and information and stuff to literally, I think my White House security clearance should probably be delivered to me via the CIA or FBI here in a day or so, because I know with all the information that they have on me that I certainly have a super secret clearance somewhere. But anyway, so we got the approval done last week, and so now the task was then taking and putting together a format, our system to integrate our international or worldwide card into what we've been doing so far without changing everything. We don't want to, start over from scratch with anything. We want to leverage what we've already have on the table and just build upon that. Okay. Because the foundation that we built with our metal card and so forth and how our pricing and structures and things of that nature and titles and stuff is really on point. So what we did was, I spent, so from the time that we got the approval, I think was last week sometime, maybe I think Wednesday or Thursday, from that point in time till to really today, earlier today, I was able to put together what you're getting ready to see. and this is kind of how we're going to look to move forward. Now, again, if of course, as I always try to say this is that what you're looking at is pretty much the way I see it, but it doesn't mean that one of you guys may have a better idea or something. And one of the things I want you to always know here is that your voice has it means something. It means something to me. And so we to our affiliates and our key people in order to get feedback so that we, if there's any little minor adjustments that we need to make, that we can make those so that we can bring the best product to market. So, Dean, can you put up the first slide here?
You bet. Give me 1 second here. Okay, there we go, sir.
All right. So one of the things that we wanted to do is when a person comes on board and they decide to that they would like to have our card, is to give them a larger variety. And this is actually going to grow from say 6 cards to, I can tell you that we're thinking about 9 cards, but that'll grow over time because we're looking at doing a special card for, say, the Masons and a special card for hairstylists, people in the beauty industry, and then we're looking for something for teenagers as well. So the bottom line is what we've done in the past. We had the card and the actual plan. We put them together as a unit. So when you purchase a VIP card, that gave you the VIP benefit. What we're doing is we changed that to give us a little more flexibility. So when you can pick your card, and it can be done separately than the benefit plan that you want. Okay. So in step 1, what we wanted to do is help people to basically customize and build their card from the beginning to the end. So in step 1, when a person goes to order, the first thing that they have to do is select their card design. Okay. Again, we have 6 different styles here, and again, we're going to be adding others as we go forward. And the appeal there is that we want to have mass appeal to multiple people as we get more and more card designs, and eventually, who knows where this can go as far as flexibility of adding designs that would be appealing to large groups that we have in stock. Okay, so again, this here opens up the market for us quite a bit. So those who like the auto rewards card, which is my favorite, they can order that. But that cinnamon, that VIP card there, doesn't necessarily mean that you have a VIP plan anymore. It just means that it's a VIP card. And so notice here, these cards don't have a logo on them. Okay, they don't have a logo because in step 1, you pick your card. Now, in style 1, that's our original card. That card is $50. Okay. In style 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, those cards, that card is $100. All right. And as usual, that we're still working on the compensation plan for all of this because we kind of added some things in here and what have you. So we're going to have to work out the details in it. But I can tell you right at this point that this pretty much remains the same. Whereas when one of your customers comes and selects a card, that you'll get 50% of this cost when they purchase it. So if they buy style 1 for $50, you'll get $25. And if they order either one of the other styles for $100, you'll earn a $50 commission on that. Okay, so that explains step 1. Let's go to step 2, Dean. Okay. Okay, in step 3. There's step 2. Okay. In step 2, what we have is where they would select what logo we're going to put on the card, okay, and which card they're going to have. Now, put a lot of thought into this because what we wanted to do was in the customization side of the program, some people might choose that they want the Visa, And it doesn't matter whether you live in the United States or you live in the UK. It doesn't matter. You can have that Visa card. And of course, if you live in the United States and you want to save money, then you can select the MasterCard. Now, one of the things that we're adding in here is that we want our cards to come preloaded with $20. So the moment that someone gets the card in with this new program, it's going to have $20 on it already. So that when they activate it, they can immediately go out and buy themselves some lunch or something. Because we want people to activate the card and get immediate use out of it without having to go out of their way to load it or anything like that. Because we feel like if we can get them to just utilize the card right away, then we're gonna that they're gonna fall in love with it like we did as well. So again, tossing that card on the counter the first time without having to wait to load it, I think is going to be very, very popular with our card holders. Now, in the Master USA only, and the Visa is worldwide, / international. Okay. Here's the big deal here: card limit. All right, we know that our MasterCard that we have for the U.S. has a limit of $15,000, but our Visa, guys, we were able to get a deal done on this where it's unlimited. So that means if a person has money that they want to move onto this card, they got $100,000 want to move into the account, they can move it there and use this card in order to spend their money. So it's very powerful right there. In the prepaid card market, this is like, the holy grail. In my opinion, this really puts us side by side with, say, American Express Black Card. Again, it really just doesn't have any limits. So I like to say our card is for people. The Visa is for, our program is for people who have a bunch of money, and also people who want to have a bunch of money. Because eventually we'd like to be able to pay you, a $50,000 payroll check at one time and put it on your card. How neat would that be, right? So unlimited on the Visa. Okay, both cards work with all points ATM system, except the Visa card never has a fee with all point. Okay, our MasterCard has a $1 fee after the first withdrawal when a deposit is made. So in other words, you make a deposit made to your card, your first ATM withdrawal, well, all points ATM is free. After that, if you went back 3 or 4 times, it would charge you $1 per transaction to withdraw money. With the Visa, you can go back 50 times, 100 times to all point ATM, and it never costs you a penny to take out money. Okay. Next thing we have is on international withdrawals, though, there's a fee. Okay, on international withdrawals. If you're in another country or whatever, the rules are a little bit different there, right? But it's still going to be much better than what those countries, if you're stuck with another card in those. All right. As far as tele withdrawals, though, again, you can walk into any bank, not just your bank, that people know you, but banks anywhere, basically in the world, hand them your card and be able to withdraw funds off your card, and it won't cost you 1 penny. Very, very big right there, huge for a lot of people. All right. Then we have a point of sale. There's no fee for point of sale purchases. The card replacement with our MasterCard, because you see it in the United States, there's no fee for that. But on the Visa card, there's a fee of $65 if you lose it, because again, it's international shipping that has to take place there to get you another one. No fee for customer service, no fee for money transfers, no fee for direct deposit, and of course, Western Union, MoneyGram, and there's a phone app called Ingo Check Load that you can take a picture of a check and then deposit it to your card. And those ways of loading money to it, we don't charge anything on our end, but the vendor who supplies those services, they have a small fee that they charge. So now, if you think about step one, where they selected the card, and that was anywhere between $50 and $100, then step two, depending on which card they want, there'll be an additional fee of $50 or $100, okay? Depending if they want the Visa or the MasterCard. And of course, again, both cards are going to come preloaded with $20, okay? So let's go to step three. Okay, step three, this is where they select their rewards plan, okay? Now, we separated this for a good reason, because again, a person may make a decision that they want to have, say, we got 9 different cards that we have. Somebody may say, hey, I want all 9 of them. One of the things is let's say that you, on your first card that you got, all right, you signed up and you signed up for the Elite Rewards plan, okay? Well, if you got the Elite Rewards plan and you come back and you order 8 more cards, you don't have to pay for the Elite Rewards again, because you already have it on your you already have that plan on your account. So it'll work for basically all of your cards. So you don't have to worry about having to pay for it more than one time. All right. So this is the benefit of separating it out from the card. So you can just go and order the card, pay that price, and pick which card you want, and not have to worry about the rewards plan. Well, let's talk about the first one, the standard reward package. Okay, the standard reward package. We did something pretty neat here. Okay, what happens there is it comes with the rewards, our referral rewards, which is in the booklet. You know, if you refer a few people, tell a few people about it or whatever, you can earn dinner for 2 and movie tickets and free gas and all the things of that nature from the booklet. Those rewards are available to anybody that's a card holder. And what's going to happen is everybody is going to go into our 3x10 matrix, guys. Everybody. So if you order a card, you go into the matrix, and you refer other people, those people are going to go into the matrix. And based on the people that's in your matrix, it's going to determine the referral rewards that you get from our book. Okay. All right. Now, other than that, the standard rewards plan does not pay out any gas bonus, car bonus, lifestyle bonus, elite bonus. You don't get a Z license or credit, and basically it doesn't earn any money or anything like that at all from different levels. Okay, but again, that's basically for someone who just wants to be a customer in a sense, and same time, if they refer people, they can earn those rewards from the referring people. Okay. Now, our next plan is the VIP rewards plan. Now, first thing you see there is trade line. Okay, $1,000. Now, what we're doing there is we're closing a deal with the credit bureaus, and so I would say it's April. So in May, we're going to start reporting to the credit bureaus. And what we're going to do there is we're going to report $1,000 trade line on your credit report, okay, zero balance. All right. And so what happens there, I should say, well, let me just keep going. All right. You get $1,000 trade line. Okay. And this is designed to help people build credit. Okay. So it'll help people with their debt ratio, whatever. And each month that you make that $20 payment, we're going to take that $20 payment and show that you made it on your credit bureaus. So again, they can see a steady stream of payments or what have you that you're making. All right. Then of course our VIP comes with rewards, because just like the standard has rewards, you get a gas bonus and a car bonus, even though it's based on the dollar per level instead of the more money in the auto play. It's based on $1 per person per level. All right. And it does not have the elite bonus, doesn't qualify for that. However, you do get one of our signature products, which is a Z license sleeve. Okay. Now, the Z license sleeve, for you that don't know, when you look in your back office, you can click on the link there and go to the Z license website and take a look at that product. It's a very powerful product that basically turns your driver's license into a life-saving tool. So you're able to go in, set up a file, a medical file, and with all your information, emergency contacts, medications, and how you want things handled. And you get a sleeve that's designed for your driver's license to fit in, that has a website and a 10-digit code that allows emergency officials or doctors or anyone else that needs to have access to your information to be able to access the file that you set up and maintain to help you in all types of situations. Very powerful product. And we put that into the bundle here to add value here. Okay. Now, you don't get any credits with the VIP plan. Again, it pays 5 levels, $1 per each level. Okay. And now that's basically $20 additional when you sign up. And then it's a $20 per month fee for the VIP rewards plan. The next reward plan they have is the auto rewards plan. Now, the auto reward plan comes with a trade line of $2,500. All right. So it comes with rewards. Of course, I can say it comes with gas bonus, car bonus, lifestyle bonus. Doesn't have any elite bonus. And you get 3 Z license sleeves with this account. Our Z license sleeves, guys, now has a cost of $20 per month. So if you see this, you get 3 sleeves. So there's $50 a month is covering the cost of those 3 sleeves. Okay. And of course, you get that $50 a month is reported to the credit bureau. So again, it helps build your credit and allows you to have a $2,500 line on your credit bureau that will basically show that with a zero balance, so it can help you with your debt ratios and help increase your score. Okay? Again, now the auto rewards pays for 4 levels. And so on level 1, it'll pay $1, level 2, $4, level 3, 5, and level 4, it'll pay $6 per person per each month. And as we know, that can add up very quickly, so that you can be generating a car bonus here relatively quick. Now, one of the things I like about this is that, again, by adding the trade line to these things, we become very, very, very appealing to a number of people. We just added so much value that it just makes so much sense for a person to utilize our card, debit card, and say, instead of even the bank debit card or certainly any prepaid card. And then we have our granddaddy plan, the Elite Rewards Plan. Now, the Elite Reward Plan is a combination of all 3 of these. So you get the rewards, you get the VIP, everything with the VIP, and basically everything with the auto rewards. You get paid on both plans when they come in. You get paid on both, whether they come in for $1 a month, the $20 per month plan, or $50. You get paid on it if you're an elite, and it comes with a $10,000 trade line. Now we're talking here, because see, $10,000, guys. I can tell you that if you're looking to really do something powerful in your credit, you really want high-end credit, a trade line showing, because again, that's what typically lenders look at. What's your high trade line in order to extend credit to you? And if all you have is $2,500 in there, chances are down the road when you apply for something, they're only going to give you $2,500. And if you have $10,000, then chances are when you apply for something that they're going to match that or maybe do a little bit more. So it's a good trade line to have on your credit bureau, especially showing with a very low zero balance, because again, that $10,000 worth of available trade line on your credit report helps decrease your debt ratio, which can really make your score jump. And believe it or not, guys, there's a lot of people out here, that are a few points away from living in purchasing a home or a car or even leasing a home or car or saving money on insurance. So it's a million different reasons why a person would love to have a trade line showing like this on their bureau to help their score. And I've heard numbers from anywhere from 5 to 20 point jump just by adding a trade line like this. Now let me share something else with you. Those in the credit business know this, that there's also, what a lot of people do is they'll go and get what they call I forget what the name of it, but they'll get somebody to allow them to use their credit by putting them on as a signer or something like that on their account. And so it's a name for it. I just drew a blank for whatever reason. But the bottom line is, a lot of places are hip to that. So when they see that you have a line of credit on your credit report, but you're not the primary, because it actually belongs to someone else, you don't get credit for it, okay, in some cases. Well, this trade line is 100% yours, okay? So when it shows up on your bureau, you 100% get credit for it because it's not, again, a trade line that you receive that someone owns, actually yours. So it's a very, very powerful tool for people to utilize. And again, simply by having our card and utilizing our financial services or whatever, we can help people in that way. Of course, it comes with rewards and gas bonuses, car bonuses, lifestyle bonuses, and elite bonus. For those of you who don't know, you're right quick what an elite bonus means. Basically, when you have this elite bonus, as you refer people to your business, and those people then start to earn income, what tends to happen is from time to time, you may have someone that quits. And for whatever reason they quit, they stop paying their monthly fee and they stop answering their phone or what have you. And in that case, what happens is they start losing income because they're not active or qualified to get the income. I've seen it happen many, many times. So they leave the income there, and that income would go to me because it's breakage. All right. But what also happens is when they abandon that income, you, as their sponsor, you lose the matching bonus on that income. And I've seen again people abandon $400-500 a month income, which may be more than that now, probably $600-700 a month in some cases. Income abandoned that someone is losing. All right, because would be losing because they losing that in a match. So if you're an elite, you don't have to worry about that because what happens is the money that they leave, the system looks and say, who is their sponsor? And so it takes the money that's in their account that they're losing and it pays it to the sponsor. Not only does it pay it to the sponsor, it also pays them a match on that money. So literally that means that someone who you sponsored, if they turn around and tell a few people about it and then just whatever reason fall off the planet or something, they may be worth more till you gone than if they stay because every dollar that went hit their account, you'd get it, plus you get the match on top of it, and it won't cost you one extra penny out of pocket, all right? So really, really cool plan to have this elite plan. Again, when you combine that with a trade line of $10,000, a home run. Now with that, again, you get 4 Z license sleeves with that, and it would give you 2 credits, okay? And the credits can be used to make purchases of business cards and postcards and other marketing materials and things in your back office. So you have that as well. And of course, it pays on 4 levels the VIP plan and 5 levels auto reward plan, along with lifestyle bonus on all of those levels. And so, on each person that you personally refer. So again, that has an additional fee of $300. And I told you guys that was going to be going up from I think it was $150 to $300. Okay. And again, it's a combination of the VIP and the auto reward. So it's $70 per month for that program right there. And again, that's what we report, $70 per month payment to the credit bureau, along with that $10,000 trade line to help, get people build their credit. Again, these are something, once you have one of these plans, you do not have to repurchase it just because you ordered a second card or a third card or what have you. You know, one plan basically will cover all of your cards that you have. Just go with the standard plan on on each additional card that you may order. So some of you guys right now are already elite. But what that means is that when it comes time to report, all right, if you're already elite and you are in any one of our programs, but you're showing elite, we're going to go ahead and give you that trade line, okay? We're going to put that trade line on your credit bureau. So you don't really have to do anything extra right there if you're already on board with us. Okay, so you might want to tell people that are in your group and organization that 149 is still up probably to the first of the month. And so they can save themselves some money by going on becoming elite right there before we change this out, because it is definitely going up, which is something that we knew from, we've been doing that for months. So again, when we get this new stuff up here, we're hoping to have everything up and operational here for the first of the month, but it will be going up. All right. So that's step 3, which is basically selecting their rewards plan. Let's go to the next one. All right. Then step 4 is to select the shipping. All right. Now we put this in here and we separated it because, again, it's just cost us substantially more to ship something, to the UK than it does here in the US. So our $10 priority mail shipping goes. So you're here in the US and you order a Visa card or what have you, and the shipping is only going to be $10. But if you worldwide and you order that Visa card, we have to ship it to Australia or whatever. There's going to be a additional $50 fee that's added to that cost for shipping. And what I like about this is that the average person will get their card within 3 to 5 days. So there's no long period. We tried in the beginning to ship stuff to different countries, and it was like a 50-50 chance whether or not their product got there. Now, I mean, literally, I got a call from some people. I tracked something that we shipped to Japan, and it took 90 days to get there. It's totally unacceptable. And I promise you, again, at least half of the orders that we shipped, they never got there, just never, ever arrived. And so in order to build quality service that people can depend upon and feel comfortable with, and we have to up our game in the shipping department. And that's what we're doing with DHL, because I've done the research on them, and they pretty much will get your package there in between 3 to 5 days. It's where it needs to be, and that, of course, people can bank on that type of service. So again, those are the steps that we've added in that's coming in order for a person to start from scratch and build the card that they want to their satisfaction, starting with the design to the whether one is a Visa or MasterCard, to the benefit package, to the shipping. Okay, so that's what we're doing here in the background, and here in the next couple of days, I'm going to have the compensation plan designed and written out in such a way that we can then go through it, and it'll be a part of you can print out or whatever. And have, which some of you know, we didn't have that up to date. And the reason I didn't put it out was because I knew that we were going to be doing this kind of stuff here, and I didn't want to go through and change it like that after I had a ton of stuff out there. So we can now make those adjustments and get it out in a way that we're going to move forward with across the board. So I guess, at this time, if you guys have any questions, I'd be happy to take your questions.
All right, excellent, Troy. Thank you so much. If you guys do have a question, go ahead and Click the microphone button on the lower left-hand portion of your screen, and if you're on your mobile device, it should be as simple as tapping *6, and that will open up your line. You can ask a question.
Hello, this is Janae. How you doing?
Tone, welcome.
My question was, and I might have not understood it. I was trying to understand the line, the $10,000 line. Is that
Mhm.
for both cards, or is it just when you have one card, or am I? I didn't quite understand.
All right, I didn't go into a bunch of detail about that. All I said was that it's a trade line that we're gonna add to your 3 credit bureaus, okay? All right. However, there's gonna be something in the background that's going on. It's designed mainly for science reasons, is that we're gonna kind of put a store up in the back office, I mean, storefront that, you could use technically the trade line and make e-book purchases or whatever. But you don't have to, because I mean, if you want to, you can, but you don't have to, because bottom line is the trade line is designed to help you with your credit. Okay. And this is what I really want to share with a lot of people, is that there's an interesting thing going on. Okay, you have credit cards, right? And those credit cards are designed, I guess, for you they have a place. The truth of the matter is, debit is way better in my opinion, because credit will get you in trouble, man. You can get on the mountain of credit and you'll never be able to pull yourself out of it. They'll be very difficult. So these debit cards that we're creating is just as powerful, if not more powerful, than the most prestigious credit cards on the market. And at the same time, we get to earn cash with it. So my dream with this is that, had they introduced debit cards first before credit cards probably wouldn't exist. Especially if they introduced a debit card that allowed people to share in the profits of multi-billion-dollar companies. Had they did the reverse, and then they came and tried to put a credit card in your hand, you just say, I don't want this junk, But so, it's just a different way of thinking that, our job, I think, is to just help people open their eyes and see that what they've been doing, or the way they think things are, does nothing but makes rich people richer, makes millionaires billionaires, and they're never going to get a check. Every card you got in your wallet, promise you, if you look them up, company that issued you that is $1 billion or more, multi-billion-dollar company is behind that card that you're carrying in your wallet. And I don't care what company it is, I promise you that there's tens of thousands of people that's making a great living from that entity, that organization, that corporation. There's tens of thousands of people making a tremendous amount of great income that will blow your minds away. I mean, 6-7 figure earners in these billion-dollar companies. And one thing I can promise you for sure is that every card you got in your wallet they're owned by a billion-dollar company, and you'll never earn 6 or 7 figures with them. That money has already been spoken for. It's already going to whoever it's going to go to. So the only question I have is, we got a card. If every card is $1 billion card, why not ours? Well, it's absolutely, positively going to happen, because cards are stuff that we accumulate. That's what I like about it. It's not like I don't know, the iron or something, a toaster. Where you buy a toaster, okay, you got it, okay, I don't need another toaster, okay. But when it comes to cards, I had 22 cards, and because I had when I get an extra one, I don't get rid of my 22. I still keep them; they're still there or whatever. And I'll have that card for the rest of my life. Those cards, but I keep them for 20, 40, 50 years. Okay, I keep every one of them. And that's what people do. They get a card, they keep it. So it's a very low attrition when you have a card. So when we have 10,000 card holders, 100,000 card, 1,000,000 card holders, people on this call right now, you guys just can't even begin to imagine the financial power that you become the people that's profiting from that the $1 billion company. You see, and so it's not rocket science, man. These guys figured it out a long time ago. We just never got invited to the party. That party been going on. It ain't going nowhere. I'm telling you, that party is going on. It ain't going nowhere. We have to, create our own party because they're not finna let us in. And not to their party. That's the question.
Exactly. And you said that the 149 will go until the end of this month, and so the elite, if they get into the elite, we are still at the top where we should be, right?
Yes, ma'am. If you're elite, you're good to go. You get the $10,000 line of credit, and that's one thing you're gonna find about me, boy. I don't never roll nothing back. If you guys get it, come on with it. You're gonna, things, improve or get better. You get better, improve with it, And so,
And one question: is there still room to become a founder?
absolutely, plenty of room to become a founder.
Okay.
But I think I don't know. It's probably 30, 40, 50, maybe 60 positions available. I don't know. But I tell you this, that
That's my goal. That's my goal.
we start the next phase of this, guys, that you guys don't know about yet. I'm gonna just share with you tonight, is the marketing side of this. Now I'm telling you that I purposely have not given you guys the marketing plan to this yet. Okay. And I'm apologizing to you because I really needed the time to put the infrastructure together here so we get all the pieces together before we have 10,000, 50,000 cardholders. Okay. But it's a simple formula to get there. And I'll tell you what the formula is. Literally, the formula is we got for we got a product that a lot of people can benefit from. And so what it takes is you have to expose a lot of people to it. And this is business one-on-one here. I don't care what business it is. I don't care what it is. Okay. It is water bottle, right? Okay. That if this bottle is sitting in the store right now on the store shelf, right? And they might, in a grocery store, you might have, I'm going to say 5,000 people come to that store a day. Okay. Out of 5,000 people, they might sell water to 50 people out of 5,000. We'll pick up some water. Okay. All right. 5 Hour Energy. Guys are brilliant. $1 billion company. What they did is they took little energy drink, set it by the cash register. And they know that traffic to that cash register is about 500 customers a day. They sell about 5 bottles a day in a store. Okay. One store sells 5 bottles, about a case a month. All right. 5 bottles in one store doesn't mean anything, right? However, 5 bottles a day in 100,000 stores is 500,000 bottles a day. $1 billion company. So the key is how do we up our numbers and get them to the point to where people, we have a lot of eyes on what we're doing. When we make the offer, we're able to expose it to a lot of people. The more people we expose it to, of course, then again, we're after 1%, guys. 1% of the people who see this say, hey, you know what? I want it. Let me go and place my order. That's it. Now, 1%, I can talk to 20 people, nobody ordered anything. Well, that's because it takes 100 people to get one. Okay, 100. So you have people that go talk to 20 people and sign up 10 and quit. Okay, but they don't understand that that's exceptional. All right, but we want to bring this thing down. Remember, my background is traditional marketing, traditional. And so with traditional marketing, we know that it's a numbers game. So we roll this thing out and show you guys how to advertise and how to plug into it. And really, you don't even have to advertise because we'll be able to do it. You'll be able to plug into our co-op and we'll do the ad for you. Okay. And you just sit back and get the result, and you're able to plug in and do that as much as you want to do. So again, guys, this is, if you know anything about me, I'm telling you, I told you exactly what I was going to do, and I've been doing it. I'm telling you that the marketing side of this is the next phase of this business, And so, okay, we're gonna go after people in the credit repair business because heck, if I had to have 5 people on my team, next 5 people, I want to be people in the credit repair because those people are going to be issuing cards left and right to people. I want them to be in the real estate industry, so that are in the mortgage business, so that they can direct their customers to us who need those extra points or what have you. So again, a very, very good quality product that we have here that can help a lot of people. And all we have to do is expose people to it. Nothing wrong with word of mouth, but that's not, the word of mouth alone is not going to get us where we want to get to. We got to do some mainstream advertising to tens of thousands of people in order to get to where we want to go to. But what I love about it is as a group, individually, we're not strong, but as a group, we're very powerful, more powerful as a group than you ever can imagine. And so do we have any other questions?
Troy?
Yes.
Yeah.
Troy? This is Cleta Crumley. How
Hey,
are
Cleta.
you?
I'm doing fine, thank you.
Back to the trade line.
Mhm.
My train of thought, the trade line, it relates to the credit bureau.
Mhm.
And the $10,000,
Mhm.
you mentioned a possibility of purchasing. Is it like a kind of store that we can go and purchase items, and that those purchased items would add up to the $10,000?
No. You don't want to spend the $10,000. Okay, that's not the game plan here. To spend $10,000. That's not the game plan. So you want to be able to use that trade line to improve your credit. If for whatever reason we set it up for you to run it all the way up to 10,000, then you just be in the same position you're in now in debt, and that's not what I'm trying. Don't look at the trade line. Look at it as though somebody puts you on as an authorized user to their credit card, right?
Okay.
User to their credit card. You can't use their credit card. However, because they added you as an authorized user, you're able to, it increases your credit report because that shows up, that history shows up on your credit report. You can't use it, but it to build the credit that you need to do what you want. So instead of an authorized user, which if you check that out, it's quite expensive to get an authorized user account, and it's not 100% guaranteed that it's going to help you in all instances because these financial institutions have become wise to authorize users, and so they discount it and don't give you credit for it. However, ours is not an authorized user. It is literally credit that we issue to you that so that you get instant credit for it that you're able to use to for the things that you want to purchase.
So you're going to give me a $10,000 credit line?
Yeah, it's a trade line that we add to, and we choose those words carefully. I don't say, you won't hear me say credit line. I'm going to say a trade line. Okay. Because what it is a trade line. Again, it's a scale up of an authorized user. All right.
Okay.
And if you don't know anything about this stuff, just go in, Google authorized user. Okay. Authorized user. Google it.
Okay.
See what kind of prices they're charging. People are charging for them to be able to as an authorized user to their card so that you have their credit line show up on your bureau.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
One more question, Troy. Hey, so is it beneficial for us both to have the MasterCard and the Visa, even though and market both of them? Or
you don't need them. You don't need both of them to market. It's totally up to you. If you want it, great. Order. If you don't want it, you don't need it. But it's totally up to you. Totally up to you. I'm gonna have both of them because I like the unlimited part. I figure one day I'm
like the unlimited part too.
I try.
Yes.
Yeah. So I have a few questions, just a few, and I'll try to keep it brief. So you said you have the options, right? So I'm international, and
Right.
I do get the Visa card. I am entitled to commissions for whether people buy the Visa or Mastercards, correct?
That is correct.
Right. And someone, let's just say someone who's on my team in the US, they say, you know what, I don't need a Visa card, and I also don't need an unlimited amount, right? I
Mhm.
will choose the Mastercard. If they share their link with someone and that person purchases a Visa card and not the Mastercard, they will also get commission as well, correct?
Absolutely, yes.
Right. But and not just the one-time commission, but I'm talking about the residual commission.
The residual, remember, revolves around you being with the auto rewards and the VIP.
Right. I understand that. I understand that.
But
So let's
that's
just say they have the Mastercard version of the Auto Rewards, but the person purchased the Visa card version of the Auto Rewards. They will be entitled to whatever it is they're supposed to be entitled to.
that is correct. Yes, sir. That is
Awesome. Awesome. The other question is it. So I know the Mastercard had or have uh, a FDIC insurance covered up to 15,000.
hmm
How much is the insurance for the unlimited?
Um, I think they told me around 200,000. I think that the FDIC insurance is either 450. I don't. It's the standard FDIC insurance, and it's more than 15,000 actually. FDIC insurance I think goes up to either 250 or 450. I don't remember. You know, but yeah, that's a bank thing because you got to keep in mind it's not the card that's carrying the insurance; it's the bank account that has the
Right.
insurance.
Understand.
Yeah.
Understand. Well, I mean, we could stick with the lower amount because I mean, 200,000 is like more than a million. And I mean, I'm in Trinidad. 200,000 is more than a million here. Our bank is insuring us for 150,000 PT, right?
Mhm.
So I mean, that alone could give some people some peace of mind and security there. Um, Dean, you hearing me, right?
Yes, I am, Kina. And just so you know, that's 250,000 for standard FDIC.
Okay, great. I wanted to throw a question here. I know I asked you some questions on the call a few days ago about the 3 by 10 matrix. Just so that we're not clashing or going over the same thing. You were able to get some clearance on that for me?
Yeah. Well, let me tell you about the 3 by 10 matrix. It's going to be used different things. All right. First thing is it's going to be used for the referral rewards. Excuse me. So everybody's going to go into the 3 by 10 matrix, whether you're just a card holder or whatever. And when you refer people, those people go in underneath you in the matrix, and you get credit for them towards those rewards that's in our brochure. Okay, or this page there, you get credit. And it tells you you need 5 referrals and 25 on your team or whatever. And so you know, I think the car rewards you got to have 50 and 35,000, but that matrix a whole 88,000 people. Like I said, and it'll go through, and over the course of a year, if you qualify for it, whether you're a monthly paying affiliate or not, doesn't matter. If you're a card holder and you're referring people, you can qualify for those rewards, all right? And that's going to happen through the matrix, okay? Another thing we're going to do with the matrix is this. All right, I like a matrix, but I only like a matrix in certain situations. Let me tell you why. Okay. Typically, when you see a matrix, take people who try to take a matrix and it's only a small amount of commission to pay out. For instance, there's a telephone company now who they have a 10-level matrix, I think it is. Again, doesn't matter. But they have $6.80 worth commissions to pay out, and they're trying to split 6%, 10 levels. Well, I don't believe that that's a good use for a matrix, because what's a 55-cent commission going to do? I mean, it's just so difficult, and it takes so many people for it to earn any kind of income that can be enough for you to buy yourself lunch, really. It takes so much for it to happen. So, like with our comp plan, when somebody comes in to your organization through the unit level or what have you, the minimum, even if it's $20 a month, is $1, and there's 100% match on top of that dollar. Okay, and on the auto rewards, it's literally $4, $5, and $6 with 100% match. And if you're elite, that 4, 5, or 6 becomes $8, $10, and $12 that you with somebody that you. So it's a substantial commission that comes from activity that happens in those structures. With a matrix, though, you have to put a ton of money in. So here's what I'm doing. Our custom card program is perfect for a matrix. I want you to make sure you understand it, so listen close. Let's take a typical situation that happens a number of times already, all right? Person came in, they ordered custom cards. Remember, our smallest order is 50 cards at $20 a piece, so that's $1,000, right? $1,000 in transactions came in on one order, okay? Now remember this, in that matrix holds 88,000 people, all right? But here's what happens. Somebody anywhere in your 10-level matrix goes and signs up a business. They spend $1,000. $1,000. We pay 20% of it to the person who closed the deal. So they just made $200, right? So now what happens is we take 10%. We take 10% of that of the $1,000, which is $100, and we put it into the matrix. All right.
Whoa.
That $100 into the matrix. Now that $100 goes up 10 levels. Pay $10 off of that transaction that happened, say 10 levels from you, and so now you got 88,000 people in there. If you had 10,000 people in there, and 50 of them went out and did that in a month, who set up a custom card program. Now, again, this is the smallest, $1,000, right? So $100, you made $10 off of it, times 500, that's $5,000, right? But let's take it to the further end. Let's say somebody in your organization turn around, like we got a guy here who they're working on a deal. Company ordered 50 cards to begin with, but that deal could be worth 50,000 cards, okay? Right? Now, 50,000 cards times $5 each is what? That's $250,000, right?
Mhm.
All right, 250,000. All right, so he's going to make 20% of 250,000. So he just made, what is that? $50,000 commission, right? But we took $25,000 of it, which is 10% of that 250,000. 25,000, and we drop it into the matrix, guys. Okay, that means that if that happened in your organization, somebody would set up a big company like that, you just made $2,500 commission off that one person. So I love matrices because it ties you into a system that's, I call it going grizzly bear hunting or elephant hunting. So somebody go bag an elephant, the matrix is the perfect place for them to bag it, because boy, you get a big chunk of it. I mean, even though you get a tenth of it is still a lot of money given the situation of the size of the sales that are possible. And this is something that most companies don't have the ability to go out and one person generate a order of 10,000, 20,000, 50,000, $200,000. So it's more like a traditional company than it is a network marketing company, because nobody would do it. They wouldn't share it. They would just say, hey, commission, and the company keep all the rest. But I don't operate that way. We build it. The reason I know that I was able to get that deal, that big company, is not because I know the people. I don't know the people. It's probably not because you know them. It's because you knew someone who 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 had a contact with that company. Boom, you just got $2,500 bonus. So I love the matrix for that. That's how we want to apply that matrix, you know, because it's a much more powerful position than it is, you know, kind of, you know, in any other fashion whatsoever. Okay, much more powerful. We're still gonna pay out if somebody buys a credit. You know, I need a credit because I need some business cards or postcard. We're still gonna drop $1 in that matrix. You know, so you got 88,000 people in there. Everybody go order postcards. You just made $1,000. But to me, that's not the real prize. The real prize is that handful of 10% of the people who out there bagging elephants in your group, and you have a large group. That's the one that's going to make you wealthy, guys.
Yeah, Troy, thanks so much for that. Made a lot of sense. Firstly, Norma Cox, if you could mute your mic, please, when you're not speaking. I just want to be really clear on some stuff, right? So, because I am planning to build this business really big, right? And I'm going to some people who will have 10 times more questions than I have, right? And when I'm off this call here, I don't want to have any other questions, right? I will be speaking Ztegrity, right? So you mentioned credit, right? You mentioned credit, right? I know there is credit that you can use for different things that will be sold in the back office, like business cards and all those things. Is it that you're getting credits or commission? You're getting commissions only for the custom cards, or you get commissions for everything?
No, you get commissions for the credits. When a credit is purchased, it pays out through the matrix. You know.
Okay. When a credit is purchased, so people can purchase credit.
Correct.
Oh, okay. So every one credit that is purchased, $50 a piece, you get $1.
Exactly correct.
Awesome. But for the custom cards, it's a bit different. You get 20% to the direct person and then 10% of the matrix.
10% goes into the matrix from the size of that sale.
Right. Awesome. Awesome. I take good notes. I listen closely. Right. The other thing is that, is this paid? How is this? How is this 3x10? Is it a forced matrix, or you get to place people?
It's a forced matrix that you can place people. And
you have the option to.
What happens there is now here's what's really cool about it as well, right? Based on how we're utilizing the matrix now, give people away. No. It's a forced matrix. They follow the next available position. However, we do have, when you sign someone up, we have, if you notice this, if you sign anybody up, there's a link on there there's a spot in there called giveaway. Okay, giveaway. So when you see that giveaway, everybody asks, what does that mean? I put a little question mark there so you can click on it with the explanation. Well, I'll tell you now what it means. Let's say I have my mom in the business, all right, and I got a really hot referral, someone I'm bringing in, all right. So what I do is, instead of signing them up underneath me, I sign them up underneath my mom, right? But when it comes to the giveaway spot, I put in my promo code or my username. I'm the one giving it away. What happens is the system looks at it, puts the person underneath my mom. I get the matching bonus on that person. My mom doesn't. I don't want to give up the matching bonus. You follow me? I don't want to give that. I want to keep that. You see, I want to help mom out. Now, if I didn't want if the matching bonus didn't matter to me, I can just sign them up underneath, give them to mom. They sign up underneath my mom, and they fall into my unit level, and I get paid on them that way. Okay. All right. Well,
makes sense.
If you want to help people, I'm gonna share something with you that no company owner would tell you. They always say when I started talking like that, everybody should listen close. I'm gonna give y'all a little
come on
inside secret that y'all didn't hear from me. Okay, but it's good to do that giveaway thing, because let me tell you what happens. Let's say you give away to the person like you brought in. Now you bringing in somebody, right? Big guy. You bring in somebody who's gonna bring in a lot of people. Give them away to your mom, okay? And you put yourself down as the giveaway sponsor. What happens there? And what happens is now your mom gets paid from all the activity this person does. They'll make $1. Remember the unit level, that level 1, for that person pays $1, right? Right. But you get basically $4 off of that person. They fall on your, no, you get 5 actually. They fall on your level, they fall on level 3. And then, but you still get a match on them, 100% match. So you're kind of pushing the money a little bit deeper in that unit level on a big time person. So if you run the math out, you'll benefit not a whole lot more, but certainly you can benefit more. And y'all didn't hear that from me. Anyway.
Wow.
When that sink in, you understand. More you get to know what I'm saying, what business, and you get to understand the numbers. Again, you're not going to be there day one, so don't even try it. Just go to work or whatever. But there's some ways to now certainly set yourself up to where you can earn a few more points here and there, a few more dollars, and help people at the same time. I built it in. I built the back door in there for you.
Hey,
Awesome.
Troy, this is Larry Bivens.
Hey, one more question though. One more question. Just to clarify something. So the 3x10 matrix is paid every month. But that was one of the questions that I'd asked Dean. Is it paid every month or is it paid annually?
No, it pays in real time.
Oh, it pays one time.
No, okay, let's start here. As long as you're a card holder, you're in the matrix. Okay. And the only thing that qualifies to get paid on it is you got to be anything other than just a standard card holder. You have to either be VIP, auto rewards, or elite. If you're one of those things, then that matrix will pay you cash. Otherwise, that matrix will only allow you to earn rewards, referral rewards, which is cash too, but just look at it like rewards, not cash.
Right. So customers can get rewards.
Absolutely. Customers can get the referral rewards. Yes.
Wow. So the customers actually fall into the 3x10 matrix and can get rewards.
That's correct. That's what we're building for you. Yeah.
Wow. So the 3x10, right. So I need to, so it doesn't pay a residual commission, or it just pays a commission when purchase is made throughout the 3x10 matrix.
That is correct. It's only paid when a purchase is made.
Right. So it means that you could make a ton of money this month, no money next month, and you could make like 10 times the money the third month because a lot of purchases were made that month. Whenever purchases.
It's
awesome.
In the background.
Awesome. Questions are finished. Sign up 1,000 people tomorrow.
Right.
Hey Troy, this is Delaire Bivens. I have purchased the auto rewards card.
Yes.
Did the auto cards come in yet?
They should be here this week. I'm hoping to get an exact date here later tonight from China on that one. You know,
Okay, thanks.
to find out. So basically, it's about 8 in the morning there right now. So throughout the day here, their day, when I deal with them, 10 o'clock till 5 in the morning.
You breaking up.
Okay, just saying that I'll be up pretty much all night dealing with them in China. So they should hopefully have a exact date for me when the cars will be here. But I expect them. I told them I needed them by the 22nd. So hopefully they'll be here, short.
Okay, thanks. I told Dean, I said I got ready to cry like a baby when I got the regular card.
All right, we're gonna send you another one. I promise.
All right, you have a blessed evening.
All right, thank you, sir.
Hey, Troy, this is Daryl.
Yes, sir. Hey, congratulations, Darryl.
Hey, thanks a lot, sir. I'll let Norma go first.
Hey, Norma. You there?
Okay, I just have one question. I guess how you doing, Troy?
You're breaking up real bad, Norma.
My question is, yeah, can you hear me?
Okay, go ahead.
Are
We
you
got you a
able to
little
hear
better.
me?
Yeah, go ahead. Okay, Norma, you're in and out again real bad. I'm so sorry, sweetheart. Can you move to a little?
But I guess it's not working.
Yeah, if you could go to a direct handset, that'd be great.
Go ahead, Darryl.
Okay, Troy.
Okay, my question is, so a person, the Visa card or the no problem. I'm gonna put it in chat. I'll put it in chat. Okay, no problem.
Okay, thank you, Norma.
Okay, Troy. So there's a 3-step process now. Step 1, 2, and 3.
It's more than that actually, but
Okay, well I'll just talk about step 1, 2, and 3. So step 1, they select whatever brand card they want as far as the design.
Design, correct.
So either they get a standard card or you had those $100 cards there. And you said there's a 50% commission paid off of those cards, right?
That's correct.
Okay, so step 2, they had to choose whether or not they wanted the MasterCard or the Visa, which
Correct.
was an additional $50 or $100, correct?
Correct.
Is there a commission paid off of that too?
I have to run the numbers. That's where I'll get back to you guys in the next few days to give y'all the complete plan, where you can see it in writing and everything as to how those dollars are handled. Because, like I said, we're adding money to the card itself, and it was just what's interesting about it. Okay, we want the card to come preloaded with money, and then the Visa card is a more expensive card for me to issue over the course of a year than the MasterCard. So it's not like, the price difference is there for a reason. All right. But I have to run the numbers on it, and I just have not had time to do it yet. That's why I think I told Harold today that I'll have it here probably later this week, maybe Friday. I'll come back on here. I'll send a notice out, and then we'll go over the comp plan. Everybody, we'll have it in writing for you. Okay.
Okay, sounds good. And my last question, sir, is the international launch still on lock for the 1st of April? Or are we still pushing for the 1st? Or just gonna set it back a little bit?
No. I'm still pushing for it. I mean,
'cause I think got some guys waiting big time.
Good. It's a goal.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, sir.
Well, thank you, brother. Thank you. Appreciate you. Okay. Anything else? Anybody else? Let me see here. Dean, you say anything in the chat?
I was waiting on Norma to tap into the chat. I should be here in probably just a moment. She's working from her mobile. But any other questions out there, ladies and gentlemen? Well, we've got Mr. Mason on the line here tonight.
Okay, can you hear me now? Dean?
Yep,
Can
we
y'all hear
got
me
you.
now?
There we go. Much better, Norma.
Okay, I'm trying on the phone. Okay, my question is that Visa card can you use for the auto reward the same as the MasterCard? If they sign up, they want the auto rewards, or just what? Can they get a Visa or MasterCard if they doing it?
Yeah, that's a selection they can make. That's totally independent
Okay.
of the design of the card. And that's why I broke it up, because again, you only know what you know. And as we got into it, it became evident that all of those decisions can go a different direction depending on the situation. And so by breaking it up, it makes it more flexible. And I love flexibility. So we're not boxing a person into a corner that they don't want to be in. So, I mean, they can literally get in and out without, having to carry a whole bunch of extra, paying for a whole bunch of extra stuff that they don't need or want. Very important to me.
Okay. So in other words, when you showed the diagram where it's 100, a person could say, when they come into the auto reward program, they want Visa, not MasterCard. And then does it cost them some additional to have the Visa?
Yes, it is additional. They want the Visa, it is additional. But again, I think it's well worth it when you start talking about the ability to have an unlimited card, and again, it's still tons cheaper, in my opinion. That card, remember, never has an ATM fee, ever. So when you go to Alpha, I say, as long as you're in network ATM, you don't never have to pay $1, with that in the US. So again, that's good, except for unlimited amount of money. So I think it's a more powerful card down the road. It'll be something that people I think benefit from those added features.
Okay, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
So Troy, if you had the VIP, the auto rewards, the elite card already with the Visa, how much extra would it be if we wanted to just go on and switch it over to the Visa?
You can't. Whole nother.
You're breaking up.
Yeah, we lost you a little bit there, Troy.
Okay, you cannot switch the card over like that. You just have to get another one.
Oh, okay. So that's what I want to know.
Yeah. You have to order.
I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
This is Joanne from Ohio. If you sign someone up for a VIP rewards card, are they counted as one of your 10 or no?
Yes, they are.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well, thank you for that. All right. But they have to be a VIP or the auto rewards elite in order to
yes, ma'am.
be a number on the 10. Okay, wonderful. Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay. Anybody else?
Hi, Troy.
Yes.
Right. So I saw the VIP, not the VIP, sorry, the elite, right? Membership, where you're paying $70 a month. You're entitled to both commissions. You're entitled to commissions from the VIP and also the auto rewards. Do I necessarily need to have all three of the cards, or I can just have the elite card?
You can just have one card. You don't need all three. I mean,
okay.
That's the beauty of it. You just have that one card. You're good to go.
Awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Troy, we have a hand up from Kimron. Kim, I'm going to go ahead and unmute you here in a moment. Or actually, you're unmuted. Go ahead, Kimron.
Oh, sorry.
Kim, you
Sorry,
there?
guys. In me?
Yeah, Kim, go right ahead. We got you. Go ahead and speak up just a little bit, and we'll have you right there. Okay, we can barely hear you, Kim. Go ahead and try to speak a little closer into your mic, or if you have us on headset, go ahead and speak directly into your handset.
Troy? Yeah? You hear me now?
Much, much better. Go ahead and try. Go ahead and state your question.
Troy, I wanted to know if I will get the receipt to give the shipping company. This is Kimron from today.
Okay, Kimron, are you asking about shipping, sir?
Yeah, the receipt.
Oh, the receipt. I think I sent it to you, right? I sent you the code, didn't I? Yeah. I sent you the tracking number, and it says, something weird, man. You saw it, right? Did you track it?
Yeah, I tracked it, but you wanted a description on the price.
Well, look, tell you what, just call tomorrow during business hours. We probably, from what it said on the tracking, we're going to have to send you another one because it basically said it was undeliverable. You saw that, right? So that's a call for, that's a question for, not for this call. But when we looked it up, it said it was undeliverable to that address. So we got to figure out what was wrong with the address. And we can figure that out tomorrow.
Yeah, okay then.
All right.
Okay, I have another question. Matter of fact, I have two questions. The first one is, if you are auto rewards card holder or a VIP holder, can you sign up a card holder for the standard card for both of those positions?
Of course, yes. Mm-hmm.
So you can sign up either one and make the $20 commission.
Yes, ma'am.
Wow. Okay, that's my next question is, somebody asked me about, can you sign up as an LLC?
Yes, ma'am. We have people do it all the time.
Okay.
We have trust. We have people sign up trust.
Oh, yeah?
Absolutely, yeah.
Sign up as a what?
Trust.
That's a whole nother training.
Yeah. I tell you guys that, again, there's a lot of very smart people in the financial industry. I got a guy flying in here in a couple of days that we're making some waves, guys. We're making some waves. And, it's only a matter of time. And so, like I said, I kind of been best to keep it under wraps. But let the cat out the bag.
Troy, what you have put together right now is ingenious because it has all the different components. Because having that routing number and that account number that you can use is key. And see, people who don't understand banking, maybe not have been in it, they don't understand how key this stuff is. Because I had a call tonight. I had about 10 people on the call tonight. And I told them, when you go online to pay your utility bill, like your electric bill, your gas bill, if you use a credit card, they charge you a fee just to pay your bill. You have to pay it out of your bank account. You can't use a credit card.
Right.
But with this particular, with the black card, you can go online and put in that routing number and an account number just like you do at your regular bank, and you can pay your bills with no fee.
That's right. Ready for this? You can rent a car. That's what I like.
Yes, sir.
Rent a car, man.
And that too, to rent a car, you don't have to pay that. They don't hold that $500.
And this is some powerful stuff, guys. We're talking here.
Joy, you can't take a regular debit card into a bank and do a withdrawal over the counter. You can't do that with a regular debit card. So you really got a high-end debit card with credit card benefits.
That's exactly what we got. I'm telling you, we're in the whole business, guys. That's why I say, had this come along before credit cards, credit card would have had a problem. It's probably they might have had a problem getting the foothold because
they're getting ready to have a problem right now.
I mean,
I went in the PNC and tried to use my card. They acted like they didn't want to do it.
That's all right.
A lot of times you got to tell them it's not a credit card, it's a debit card. Yeah.
Yeah, we got to educate them because I had them look at me crazy too. I was like, man, I'm just running the card. Wow.
Right. Yeah, that's right. They're not educated. Just because they work in the bank don't mean they're educated.
Yeah, because, they're so used to not working.
Yes. Yes.
Oh, no, it won't do that. No. Yes, it will. Go do it. I'll make them go do it. And they come back. I've never seen one like this before.
That's right. Mm-hmm.
That's U.S. Bank telling me.
Yeah. But I asked the fool with mine. I really have fun with my car. I have fun with it, guys. And that's what I want us to do. Because it's very rare. Think about this for a moment. You know how rare it is to have a product in your hands that 99% of the general public don't have a remote, don't have at all. Nothing similar or remotely close to it. It's so far superior. You know how hard that is to do?
Yes.
I mean, you have to invent liquid air or something, it just doesn't exist in the real world that we have an opportunity to profit from.
Yeah, this is crazy.
Yeah, I mean, time some super great idea happens, we hear about it on the news, but heck, the billions of dollars, already been paid.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this is very disruptive, Troy. Very disruptive, and it's gonna and because it's disruptive, it's gonna allow us to dominate the market.
It's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
That was crazy. We don't even have to dominate it. We just need a teeny weeny piece.
We just need to expose it.
That's what we need.
I mean,
just need to expose it.
Yeah.
I have two questions I want to ask quickly before I lose the questions. One, so I just want to be clear, so you can actually sign up companies, right? Someone can register as a company, as a business. They can register with their business name. Yes?
Do it all the time. Yes, sir.
Right. And the other question is that if let's just say I have a company that wants 50,000 cards, 5,000 cards, whatever it is, they are getting metal cards as well.
Absolutely correct. That's what we've said. That's what we do.
Awesome.
Yeah, you just had one of my guys who created a car for his school, Sonship School.
Yeah. Can't wait to get here. Be here hopefully this week with everything else.
Ooh.
Yeah. So guys, we're doing this. This is happening, guys. This is really happening. And like I said, how many times do you have a chance to get in on the front end of something, before that is better than anything else out there, without a question, even questionable. Nobody can set up and pull a card out, set it on the side of this one, and say ours is better than what we got. They can't do it.
No, they can't. Mm-mm.
Can't do it. So,
okay, and you ain't got no debit card gonna give you a trade line. That is crazy.
A trade line. Come on, guys.
No.
We killing the game. So again, I say it's just about now making sure that when somebody click a button, the doggone button work where it's supposed to, and then exposing this to tens of thousands of people, which is what there'll be a call coming up shortly, in which you guys will be able to plug into our marketing program where as a unit, we go in and expose this to tens of thousands of people. Not no 5 or 10 at a time. I'm talking about tens of thousands of people at a time. We have to 1%. We send it to 5,000 people. We need 50. Okay, we send it to 50,000 people. We want 500. Send it to 5,000 people. We want 5,000. And watch what happens. That's it, guys. So again, the new website, we're looking to have it up the 1st of the month. Okay, 1st of the month. We're working on it now. It's going to have, what's really cool about it is when you click on what you want, to the side, it's going to have a little box there that's going to show you what you clicked on and add the, so if you click this card, $100 will show up. You go in and click the MasterCard, $50 will be added to it. So it gives you the total as you go down and build your card. You can see the cost as you actually build it. It's going to be really easy for people to utilize it. Really, straightforward and simple. And fun. I want it to be like when I put it together, I was looking at, anybody heard of this company called Build-A-Bear?
No.
I've heard of Build-A-Bear.
Build their own teddy bear. So I want to build their own debit card.
All right.
Yeah.
So another question. I was just wondering, do you have a set time or a set amount of people that you need in order to have your own Ztegrity bank kind of a thing, or are you thinking of that or not?
No, but I did, like I said, about the domain, and that's way down the road there, guys. Like I said, I think that wouldn't even become a topic of conversation until we probably had maybe 50,000 card holders or something. We may start shaking the trees and see what's up. So.
Okay.
I got one more question. This is Joanne again. The program that we have right now for the Elite program.
I want to say this one thought though, but we may want to keep our partnerships that we built, because these partnerships that we're building are protection. Because we don't want to be out there on an island by ourselves. We always, we got some soldiers on our team with us that have been around, seasoned veterans in the industry, but if they profiting too. See, we want everybody to get paid. We want everybody to get their cut. They ain't trying to cut nobody out their money. I don't want nobody coming after me. Whatever. You follow what I'm saying, guys? That's the kind of industry we in. That everybody wants their cut. Pay everybody. We're paying politicians and everybody else. Everybody gets a piece of $1 billion company. Ain't no $1 billion companies that are operating that's just not a part of what it is. You got to play the game. We're gonna play this game right too. We paying everybody. That's right. I ain't trying to cut nobody.
Okay, I got a question.
Free. Just let me make it.
Go ahead, Joanne.
When the new program starts in April or whatever time, then we will be going to a new Elite Rewards plan.
No, it'll not so much a new, but you'll be, if you're already in it, you don't have to do anything different. You're already there.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you're already there.
But the new people coming in, they will have to pay the extra additional amount, and then they'll have to pay. Is the amount of the card going to be $300 or? No.
The card is $100 for the card, and then depending on what they want, Visa, MasterCard, it's a fee there, and then if they want the So I mean, they could I would spend, you know, 500 $500, you know.
Oh.
Um, so you know, to top everything out, you know, I mean, just to blow everything out the water, but you know, that's consistent with the industry. You want top of line, but they can build it piece by piece, you know, because I'm going to allow them. There's going to be an upgrade button, so if they come in lower, and they come back and want to upgrade in the back office, it'll be an upgrade button there that allow them to upgrade credit for what they already purchased.
Okay.
But they can get there in one click, or they can get there, you know, over the course of 2 or 3 months.
Oh, I see.
A lot of people came in, got the card, came back, did the auto rewards plan, came back and did the elite. That's still going to be there.
Okay.
Front end right now. The back end, that's going to happen in the back office.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
So is the card, will it ever be a way where you can have all 3 programs under one card, or each card will have to be under the different programs?
No, that's the point. The card is separate from the program. So you can have the program, whatever program you want, and have any card you want, whether it be 1 card or 10 cards. Doesn't matter. Once you have the plan, you choose the plan, and you don't have to buy the plan every time. Just buy the plan one time.
Okay, so then you can use the card for whichever. So it's many plans, but 1 card, and then 1 card and a lot of different something. I don't know. Maybe I'm confusing myself.
And many cards if you want many cards, but otherwise, if you don't want many cards, then you can have right now for the auto rewards and the VIP, you gotta have 2 cards. When this come up, you don't need 2 cards. Okay, you can pick the card you want, and then you'll be able to do the auto rewards and what you call if you want off of 1 card. You don't have to select the card again. You can go in and just say, I want the elite plan. You don't have to buy another card. So
okay, that's good. That's good. I like that idea.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Built it that way on purpose.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah, thank you. Mm-hmm.
All right, guys, got a couple more minutes. Wrap it up. I got something else I got to do here tonight.
Cleveland, Ohio, Charles E. Bibb Sr.
Yes, sir.
So I like what you told us about the bank. I've been wanting ever since Obama took care of the banks. I wanted to be a part of something too big to fail. You hang on to these banks we're in. I love it. Don't go find another bank. Be in this one too big to fail. That's the one we're in now, and I want to see us stand there. Charles E. Bibb Sr., Cleveland, Ohio.
You know what, man? You know, it's funny you say that, but it's the real world, man. And the real.
That's it. I understand this game.
As long as you ain't, you know, messing over nobody, or you're not, you don't have a bunch of people mad at you, complaining or whatever. You're doing good business. You know, people come with want to check you out or whatever, and you let them on in. Very transparent. And I think you'll be all right. Still a risk, you know.
Very good.
Come to destroy, but I never let that stop me from doing anything. I'm just never, I can't operate like that. If they come to destroy, I'm just going to do what I do best and just keep moving forward or whatever, and know that I'm, in it for the right reasons. I'm not here to from nobody, and I want to owe nobody a penny. I owe them a penny. I took this from them and didn't, I lied to them. That's not gonna happen.
Hey, Troy.
Yeah.
Troy. Well, just be like Bebe's kid. Don't die, just multiply.
Like I say, it's a little scary out here. I'm just being honest with you, a little scary out here. Because I'm telling you, I never, this is shark infested waters, guys. And a lot of people didn't think I could pull it off. They didn't think I could do it. A lot of, I know when people are asking me for information that's irrelevant. Guess what? I gave it to them anyway. Here you go. I know when a document that they needed or say they needed was irrelevant. And guess what? I got that damn document though. That's what I do. You give me the rules, I'm gonna qualify. Just tell me what the rules. That's how come I can't never do a business. And I hate to say it, but like with the cryptocurrency thing, because the rules are not set. So it sets you up for failure. I mean, at any point in time, say, oh no, wait a minute, hold on. That's wrong. And there you go. And you're in trouble. Look what you did.
Yeah, they're scared of cryptocurrency, so they'll change the rules on you right in the middle of the game.
Exactly right. And they can do it because they ain't got no rules. The good
right.
Okay, but they see somebody like me, they're gonna come make an example of me.
Oh, that's right.
What do you think you doing over here?
That's right.
No.
And then they shut you down with a quickness. Then they shut you down with a quickness.
Just because somebody was like, what are they doing over there? Go shut them down and let me know what's going on until we figure it out. They still can do it. You can't do nothing about that, but at least you can do is just do your best. That's all. And not put yourself in harm's way. And when that's my game. I'm never going to walk in the middle of the freeway. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to do it.
Absolutely.
With no blindfold,
You're not gonna see if that Google car stops just to stop, right?
Yeah, exactly. I'm not staying in front of them because I think they're gonna stop. I'm just gonna step out the way, navigate my way around them and keep on moving. I don't even want them to notice me. You know what I'm saying? I don't even
just have some good people watching your back, that's all.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about.
Right. So we have to watch what we say and who we say it to.
I always figured this. I said, Lord, why would you give me this kind of mind to make me a big black man? Why would you put this kind of stuff in my brain? And it comes so easy. It's so natural. It's not nothing, man. I sit down and I think about this all day and night, and it comes to me, and I'm able to put this stuff together. When you guys eventually look at the whole thing and you look at it, it's really, if you asked me a year ago about what we're doing today and having multiple cards that they can choose from and all of these dynamics, that we put in here, I would have looked at you like you was crazy. I would be like, what?
Man, this is the best kept secret in the United States right now, don't you?
Yeah, I know. So, like I said, we let people know what we got.
It ain't gonna be a secret too long, and I'm blasting it up on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. So it ain't gonna be a secret too long.
I'm trying to tell you. And listen, brother,
I just shot it. I shot it into New Jersey today.
Brother Troy, this is Wilfred Walker from Detroit, Michigan. Man, I wanted you to know how much I enjoy this business. Brother, I am having a ball tossing this card on every ground, every desk, every table. I don't care where I go. I'm on the bus if I got to be, dropping it on the floor.
Okay.
I love it. I love it with a passion. And brother, man, God bless you, boy. You got me in your corner. That is no joke.
That's right. Thank you, sir.
Got that right. You got me here too, Troy. I'm in Ypsilanti, Michigan. Yeah, Wilfred is my upline, and I drop that card everywhere I drop it. I got instant pin drop and instant attention.
That's right.
So I just reel them on in.
That's right.
I just heard about.
Already.
I just heard here recently of what one person is doing to attract business. They just catch Uber rides, and you get at least 5 or 10 minutes of their attention because they're taking you to wherever, and you could do a business call in an Uber or Lyft ride somewhere.
We're gonna show you how to get more than one at a time like that. It won't take you 10 minutes either of your time. We're gonna show you a bunch of people. So guys, we're on the way. Just hold tight. You see where we're heading. That's what this call is about. So I'm gonna have to end it here. But I just wanted to give y'all an update, because when you don't hear from me, trust me, it's a good thing, because I'm building something. And typically when I come out the lab, my friends say you're in the lab. So when I come out the lab, something to show you. I'm gonna come out and just talk. So next phase, the comp plan laid out for you guys, hopefully by this Friday. And then by the beginning of the month, we can roll out the whole program and get this thing going. Okay, guys?
All right. Hey, Troy, listen, kudos to you. Thank you for everything you're doing. It's wonderful to have a CEO that keeps his door open and available for everybody. Man, that is above and beyond the call. We appreciate you. We're going to go ahead and unmute the mic and have a round of applause and a really good night. And we'll look forward to you on Friday, sir.
All right. I'm 7 up.
All right. There's Mr. Troy Mason himself. Welcome to the call, Troy. All right, guys. Well, we're at 6:01, so let's go ahead and I'm going to pull open our screen sharing here, pull everything into play, and we'll go ahead and catch the background. And I'll unmute Mr. Mason, or Troy, you can go ahead and unmute here as I mute everybody so we